What's going on, everyone? I'm just a typical, average American here today to react and learn about how Japanese people type on their phone. So it's funny because this is really something I've never thought about before, but because of how the Japanese language is written and how it works with all of the different symbols, I understand you can't just type them in on your phone like us Americans do with our 26-letter alphabet. So today, I'm very interested to learn about how Japanese people use a cell phone, and how you type Japanese characters into the phone and how you use it. And I don't know, I've never really thought about it. So let's take a look.
Typing in English on your phone is very straightforward. I have a phone. I have a map board. You press A and you get A. You press B and you get B. And if you keep typing, autocorrect will find a way to screw up. I personally like using a swiping keyboard to screw things up even further.
Yeah, so I'm sure Japanese people are familiar with this. If you write in English, you just have 26 different letters or characters, and you just use the keyboard. A while ago, I did watch a video about how Japanese people use a keyboard to type in Japanese. That was really interesting. It seems incredibly annoying. Japanese people, you really have to go through a lot more effort to use a regular keyboard, where for Americans it's just like typing letters and they make words and that's it. So is that kind of similar on the phone? Is it annoying?
But typing in Japanese is a little more complicated because we have so many letters. We have at least thousands of them, even if you only count the ones we normally use. So, how do you type in Japanese on your phone? First, let me explain a little bit about the Japanese writing system. We use 3 types of scripts. Hiragana, katakana, kanji.
I learned a little bit about this as well in a past video. Hiragana, katakana, kanji, thousands of different symbols and characters, and I don't know how you do it.
And emoji. Hiragana and katakana are phonetic. One letter generally represents only one sound. A, I, U, E, O. These letters are pretty easy to deal with. You can actually write Japanese entirely in hiragana or katakana. So the problem is kanji, which means Han letter, as in Han Chinese, because we borrowed them from China. Chinese people often have an easier time learning Japanese because they can recognize these letters, even though many of these letters have different meanings in Japanese and Chinese.
So, if you wanted to, you could use a phone and just type in hiragana and katakana. You could just do that. That would work. But you don't. Japanese people use kanji on your phone as well, and that's where it gets really complicated, I'm guessing.
You may be wondering why we use 3 types of scripts when it's possible to write everything in either hiragana or katakana. Well, this is a rather complex topic I have discussed on a number of occasions. But in short, it's because we can, and they look cool in anime.
It looks cool. It does. It does look cool.
So we use all of these scripts to write Japanese. I've already explained how to type in Japanese on your computer in another video.
Yes. I have reacted to this exact video about typing on a keyboard and the multi-step process you have to go through to type in Japanese. Is that do you also have to do that on a phone?
And you can certainly use that method on your phone as well. But there's a more popular method which we call flick input. This is like an improved version of how you used to type on your Nokia phone. Do you remember how you had to press the same key several times to get one letter?
Yes.
Didn't you just love it when you missed one letter and had to do it all over again?
No.
Well, flick input solves that problem. Each key is assigned with one hiragana, but instead of pressing the same key several times, you can just swipe left, right, up and down to enter any letter. Basically, you can enter any hiragana letter with just one tap or one swiping motion faster than the girl swiping left on the guy on Tinder.
Okay, wow. So Japan has really come up with a good solution for this. And it's by using the cell phone touchscreen. Using the digital touchscreen, now one single key on the screen, you can choose, I don't know, 5, you could go up, left, right, or down, or tap it. So can you do 5 different options? Or something like that. Anyway, with one tap, you can choose lots of different hiragana or katakana, which is, okay, so you're using the touchscreen to your advantage.
This way you can write everything in hiragana, but we're not done yet. If you write everything in hiragana, it kind of looks childish and it's also hard for us to read. For example, many words look identical when you write them in hiragana, even though they're different words and they look different in kanji. So you need to...
Oh, I didn't know about this. Oh, I did not know about this. This is why you don't just write in katakana or hiragana. It's childish, it's basic, and it's confusing, whereas kanji is more clear and more advanced. Okay, I was wondering about that.
To convert some of these words in hiragana into kanji. This sentence should look like this.
Okay.
And it's actually pretty easy. As you type in hiragana, you will see different suggestions in different letters, so you have to choose the right one. This is similar to when you type in English because you also see suggestions. But the difference is with English, it's just a way for you to type a little bit faster and create a bunch of autocorrect failure compilations. But with Japanese, you have to rely on this system because you can't input kanji directly.
Okay. This makes sense. So you're typing on your phone, you're typing out the hiragana, and your phone gives you suggestions for the kanji, and then you select the correct one. You're relying on your phone to do a lot of the work for you. So this is much better than typing on a keyboard, a physical keyboard. This sounds a lot easier, a lot better, actually. Oh, wow.
This is fine as long as you want to use common kanji, but as soon as you want to use something uncommon to impress your friends, you're in trouble because you might not be able to find the right kanji among your choices. This often happens with people's names because they tend to use uncommon kanji, just like my dad's name. Let me actually find my dad's kanji. Okay. Hiro. Okay. Lots of choices.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, this is complicated. This is kind of annoying. I don't know, I guess it's just a result of the Japanese writing system. Because of kanji, you have thousands of symbols. There's really no getting around it. When you can write it down on a piece of paper, it just goes from your brain into the pencil, onto the paper. Converting kanji into digital form is really complicated on a keyboard and still pretty complicated on a phone, but a little bit better.
And I can't find it. Now,
If you're
thinking this is too complicated and you just want to use Google Translate to translate English into shitty... less than perfect Japanese. Don't do it, because if you want to learn Japanese with me, I will teach you the kind of Japanese that real-life Japanese people today actually speak. So click the link in the description and subscribe.
Really, is Google Translate not good? Because I do use that a lot.
And if you get used to it, you can type pretty fast with this method. Let me demonstrate.
Okay.
Okay. Wait. So this is no. Oh yeah.
Is this fast?
I mean, I said you can type fast if you get used to it.
Oh my god. That is not fast. I'm guessing there are Japanese people out there who are very, very fast at this.
Which I'm not apparently. So, let me show you how average Japanese people type. 別に会う必要なんてない。しなきゃいけないことたくさんあるし。
Wow. Wow. Oh my god. Oh my god. There's like 2 lines there. They chose like how many? There's like 50. They just typed 50 different symbols. 2 lines in like 5 seconds. You can get incredibly good at this. Yeah, I guess this system works.
And if you want to know how I type in Japanese on my phone, the answer is I don't. Because I can type faster than them on my computer. And not because I'm always in my room in front of my computer and don't go out except for when I chase random rabbits. But when I really have to type on my phone, I just use a QWERTY keyboard or a voice typing feature. The voice typing feature is pretty useful. I think
That's right. With cell phones, you can just speak into the phone and have it type for you. But you don't want to have to always do that. You really need a way to be able to type with your thumbs, like so that you don't make noise. This is this is complicated, but it sounds for most Japanese, especially if you're younger, I bet typing on your phone, you can get very good at it.
it's underutilized. よく喋るな、豚野郎.
Okay.
So you have plenty of options when it comes to typing in Japanese on your phone. But if you want to type in Japanese, you need to learn Japanese first. And if you want to learn Japanese with me, I will teach you the kind of
Okay. Is that the end? He's just talking about his lessons. All right. Well, this was very, very good. That was fascinating. Japanese language and writing is fascinating. And it has a lot of obstacles that I never realized, like typing on a keyboard, typing on a phone. But there are ways to do it. It just seems like if you're Japanese and you're typing in Japanese, there's a couple of extra steps you have to do. It's not as easy as typing with the English alphabet, for instance. But you can get very, very quick at it. The girls that he was showing typing, where was that? Yeah. Here, they were very, very quick. So this looks complicated and kind of annoying to me. Maybe if you're Japanese, you just get used to this and it's just normal and not that bad. But I didn't realize it was so different for Japanese people to type kanji. So this was very interesting to me. I really enjoyed this. Anyway, if you enjoyed this as well, feel free to give this video a like or leave a comment. If you're Japanese and you type on your phone, what do you think about this? That'd be fun to hear about from a Japanese perspective. And if you're interested in more videos like this, me reacting to Japan and learning about Japanese culture, feel free to subscribe for more. And until then, thanks for watching, and see you next time.